good-ass tag.
Really? Is it?
Yeah.
I came up with it literally when I was 5.
My tag's jank. It doesn't take a lot to impress me. Which chair? All right.
Yeah, I kind of new to the, well, not super new, but like new to the commentary scene. I was about to say new to the PM scene. That's not entirely true. Play PM a lot. But I have not entered for PM this tournament.
Oh, no. But you gotta, though. It's so fun.
I'm mainly a 64 player.
Okay. Sensible.
Yeah.
Who do you play in 64?
It's kind of odd. I normally play Jigglypuff, who's mid-tier. She's 6th on the tier list, I believe. And but she's got more rest combos than Melee Puff does.
Right.
Right. So, but here's the thing. I'm not playing her at all this quarter. And the reason for that is because I felt like the character was getting stale. I wasn't really advancing as fast as I was initially. Fair. So I think the problem was that I didn't have enough character knowledge and I wasn't focusing on my fundamentals. So I decided to not play her for 3 months straight. Even in friendlies, I haven't touched her in 3 months.
So are you switching between other characters, or is there a replacement?
Yep,
okay.
I'm playing other characters like Falcon, who's number 3.
Oh, Jesus.
Basically play whoever I feel like this quarter. But
well,
yeah, back to the game. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries. I was curious. So I played a $1 money match versus Tony earlier, and it went to last game, last stock against. He went like Game & Watch twice, and then Roy.
Are you talking about ALS?
Yeah. So his tag is Drugfreechu.
Okay.
He is a Game & Watch main, but he's #1 on our PR in Illinois, and he has a tendency to go Roy or Pitt or someone he does not play to the same level as Game & Watch just to mess with people. So I guess he went Roy.
All right.
And he's still winning.
Yeah. Cool thing about top players is a lot of the reason why they're top players isn't because of the character that they choose. It's because of their just skill as a player, their fundamentals.
Yeah, of course.
Their ability to read and diagnose the situation. So it's not very uncommon for me, at least, to see #1 in the PR decide to go a different character. Our #1 for Wisconsin is actually Marshall.
Yes.
Marshall Mucklife.
Yeah, I was at Invincible where he got knocked out early, and it was a big upset because he was like the #1 seed or something.
Yep. Yeah. He doesn't get knocked out super soon very often, but he is also a Game & Watch main. But for the most part in tournament, you'll see him playing Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. Yep.
Nice.
I mean, he'll play that character until the last game too.
Yeah.
Not even like he won't even pull out the Game & Watch if he's about to lose.
All in on the dong.
I feel like, yeah, the only time he really, I can't really speak like for sure this is what he does because I don't know him super well. But from what I've seen, he really only pulls out the Game & Watch when he really wants to win.
All right, Tony just killed himself.
It's okay, we're back to even, you know?
Yeah, I remember, I believe it was Marshall Dirtboy being on my side recording setup at Smash and Splash, where they had the suite of like 10 volunteer side recording setups.
Yeah.
I had that match, and oh boy, it had like a crowd of like 30 people by the end of it, and everyone was screaming.
Yeah.
That was some good shit.
Marshall brings the hype, man. So you were at Smash and Splash then? Oh, great double knee. You were at Smash and Splash?
What a way to end it. Yeah,
most recent one?
The most recent one, yeah, I was there. Cool. I believe I was on stream once, playing a Diddle Ditto and then a Dwarf Ditto against KO Kingpin.
Diddle Ditto?
DDD Ditto.
DDD Ditto. Okay.
No, I take it back. I think I also played DLA on stream. I think. I don't remember. I did poorly.
Okay. That's okay, though. That just means that you'll do better.
Yeah.
And you have it on screen, so you know what you did wrong.
Source for improvement.
All right. So he's going Game & Watch, looks like.
Did switch. He did lose a game, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, it's possible that he's just a little bit frustrated that he SD'd that last game.
Oh, no.
He was probably waiting for that.
Yeah, didn't refresh invincibility correctly and got caught out.
Wow. Is that I believe that is a set knockback throw. Is that correct?
No. So none of his throws are set knockback,
okay,
but
that's just in Smash 4. My fault.
Yeah, no worries. But he does have a DI mix-up where all of Game & Watch's throws just look like him doing the juggle with his little 2D body, and you cannot tell them apart. And the proper DI to get out of the chain grab quicker, which he has a true chain grab, will just kill you if he does back throw towards, you know, off stage.
Gotcha.
So,
yeah, it seems like Game & Watch might be a little bit better than some characters, just outright.
yeah, I don't think it's too much of a problem. He does, like, if Link gets a Zair, he can dare him and kill him at, like, 60. But,
Really?
like, it depends on the character. Like, Falcon can just knee him at 50 and he'll die. But, like, if you don't get the knees, Game & Watch is real strong.
Wow, great tech.
Oh, Jesus. And DFC is also really, really good. So, like, Game & Watch is a good character, but then the player,
Yeah, I
makes
saw
it work.
his Roy almost beat Chaloopy.
Yes. It was close.
Oh, he's got that 64 Kirby crouch.
No.
Just ducks below grabs.
All right, so Chaloopy's counter pick. I believe last time he actually counterpicked him to Delfino's Secret, but I don't think he'll want to do that again. Doesn't seem like it's in his favor.
Yeah, I think it's possible that he might be going for a bigger stage. He just needs more room to run, it seems.
Yeah.
It seems like he's getting choked out by Game & Watch's presence.
Do you know about bucket breaking?
No.
All right, so Game & Watch's down B can kill momentum, much like aerials used to do in Brawl. You'd up air as soon as you left hit stun to stop some of the momentum.
Okay.
Game & Watch can do that with his down B. So if he arms attacks into down B as he's hit with like a low angled move, or just down B's out of hit stun, he'll stop his momentum and survive much longer.
Wow.
Which means that normally taking Game & Watch to a big stage can be a problem for a lot of characters, but for Falcon it doesn't really matter, because bucket breaking helps him survive for like 2% more with Nair, or with Fair, with his knee. It really doesn't help that much. So it's like, the benefit of being able to run around is probably worth the drawback of the bucket break survivability.
Makes sense.
Like there, he just did bucket break to avoid dying off the bottom there.
That makes sense.
Jesus.
I didn't see that. Looks like Chaloopy has found a better stage to go in. All right, getting these grabs, but I don't know. Missing the tech chases is not going to help him.
Oh, he's got a chain grab now, or not. Maybe not at 120. I don't know.
Wow, that forward smash seems really strong.
It's pretty strong. He was also at 120.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Before the hit?
Before the hit, I think so.
Okay. That was a good fake out. Unfortunately, he didn't really capitalize.
Wave dash
Good
off
edge
Nair.
guard. Yeah, good edge guard by ALC? Or ALS? No.
DFC, Drugfreechu.
All right.
ALS is like a prefix he uses.
Okay. Is he just raising awareness?
I don't know. I would have to ask him, but I assume so. Oh, there's the chain grab. I wonder how long it goes.
Yeah, I don't
long.
understand Chaloopy's decision there to just stay in it for as long as he did.
He can't DI out. It's a true chain grab.
He can't DI out at all?
No. It's just a true chain grab that Game & Watch has on some fast ballers.
Oh. Delightful.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also heard Marshall, you know, the Game & Watch main of Wisconsin, say that his bacon is actually better than Falco's laser. Would you agree with that?
I think it depends. I think they suit the two characters differently. Bacon's... The fact that you can only get a couple Bacon that have hit stun really doesn't make it better or worse than Falco lasers, because they have more hit stun, even if you don't get as many of them. The way Bacon works is it'll throw out a couple that have hit stun, like Falco lasers, and then it only throws out mini Bacon after that don't have any, and the big Bacon has to recharge. But the fact that they go in an upward angle is absolutely busted for any character that wants to approach through the air or through, or through platforms, which is great for Game & Watch because characters are already scared to approach on the ground because of his big, disjointed, lingering down tilt and his lingering F tilt. So,
yeah. Do you think Falcon can chain grab? Or is that not an option?
I don't think Falcon can chain grab, but he can definitely get like down throw, up air, knee. You know, he can get stuff off of throws, just not a chain grab.
Gotcha.
All right, so there we go. So DFC goes up. This is definitely a best of 5 at this point.
Do you think he's going to go back to Roy?
I hope not.
I would not doubt it. Seriously.
Fair.
But I believe, oh man, I was going to talk about, oh yeah. So Game & Watch's down B, right? It's the hammer, and it's a random chance, correct?
His side B.
Side B, sorry.
Yes.
My bad. What is his down B again?
That's the bucket. Absorb projectiles
Yeah,
and
yeah.
slow his momentum.
Side B is the hammer, right? Now, I believe in PM you have guaranteed misfires with Luigi. Is it something similar to that with Game & Watch, where they're after like a certain amount of fails?
No, so
there's a 9.
with both cases, it's still a little random. With Luigi, it starts off at a 1 in 8 chance, which I believe is the same as Melee.
Right.
But then if you don't get a misfire, it goes to 1 in 7, then 1 in 6, then 1 in 5. So eventually, it's guaranteed. Also, once you do get a misfire, you can choose to save it by holding shield during his side B, and that will cause you to do a normal side B and flash green, indicating that you have a misfire saved. Game & Watch's hammer, he doesn't have as much control over it. What will happen is you do hammer, and you can never get the same number twice in a row, and 2 dots will also appear on the top of the hammer. If one of them is on, then the next number will be odd. If 2 of them is on, the next will be even, I think. So you can determine whether it's odd or even. So So like the optimal thing for a Game & Watch is to throw out a hammer, get a 1 and a single dot, because then he knows it's going to be odd. So the only odd numbers left are 3, 5, 7, 9. So it's a 1 in 4 chance to get an instant kill instead.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
But also in PM, basically every one of the hammer hits except for 1 is really good. 1 of them stuns, 5 is a multi-hit that combos into more hammer, 9's the 1-hit kill, 8 is the freeze, 7 has good knockback and heals Game & Watch. I think it spawns an apple that can heal him for more too. They're all pretty good, is what I'm getting at.
Gotcha. Oh,
all right,
nice
let's
call.
go.
Even stocks, but it looks like it's going to be just pretty much 1 hit from Game & Watch to end it here.
Yeah, you know, both their punish games are devastating. I feel like I'm getting a placebo effect that Game & Watch feels more devastating, but that's just because it takes longer. But like, if Falcon gets an opening, he does just as often like a few punishes into a kill, like that.
Wow, that is crazy. He just didn't get hit with a strong hit that entire entire stock, but he just did.
Yeah, but it feels like the neutral is definitely in Tony's favor and Drugfreechu's favor.
Oh yeah, it just doesn't seem like Falcon has the ability to approach.
Yeah.
Safely, like in any way. It just seems like from the air, there's probably bacon.
I mean, short hop nair is great, but at low percent, I'd be very scared of crouch cancel from Game & Watch. So he has to, like, he has no approach until he's at like 40 or so out of crouch cancel range. Oh no.
Wow. That was unfortunate DI.
Yeah. Oh, he's just kneeing. I'm worried he might be desperate. Okay, there we go.
Desperation sometimes works.
Honestly, I would love to see Chaloopy take this. I do want to see a Game 5.
Game 5 would be great here, especially him taking a game off of Game & Watch, saying that, hey, I'm a good player.
I don't think it's not that negative for Falcon as far as I know. There are characters that Game & Watch absolutely nuts on, but Falcon isn't one of them as far as I know.
Okay.
Maybe it is. I have no idea.
Yeah, it seems like Falcon has the ability to kind of just move around Game & Watch's kind of like niche options.
Yeah,
it just seems
that's fair. The neutral seems heavily Game & Watch favored, but Punish Game